So, this is a life check-in video. I just finished recording my first night of the Tahajjud Reflections video. This is a new concept or series I'm coming up with on my channel. So, I was thinking about something. You know how this whole channel thing is about like documenting memories and moments and my thoughts? I realized that sometimes I like talking, like I said, but I also want to document and remember things that happened to me in a certain week or a certain month, like little things that made me happy or thoughts that I had or things that happened in my day, because we tend to forget those things. I feel like this is a really perfect way to preserve them. Yeah, so I'll be making videos like this where I just talk about random things or ask myself prompts that would reflect things that are going on around me. So, yeah, I would be asking myself questions. Is that weird? But I have specific prompts that I wrote and then I would be answering them. And basically, yeah, that's that. And I really like this whole thing I came up with because it's another way for me to express myself and to also document what's going on. So, first prompt is, what is something I am looking forward to? Honestly, it's my job. I can't wait to start. I don't know when that is, but I'm kind of enjoying this waiting phase and I'm getting anxious, honestly, because it's been more than almost 2 weeks now and I haven't heard back from them. And it seems like it's something that's going to take time. But then I'm trying to not look at it as a bad thing. I'm trying to enjoy this phase because, like I said in one of my videos, I don't know when next I'm ever going to be jobless. I hope never to be jobless. So it's like I've entered the adulting world, and then there would always be a job or something that I would need to do, maybe only when I have leaves or something. But I plan on using this time to achieve my goals and also record as many videos as I can and do things I enjoy so that when I start the job, I don't feel like, oh, I am not making progress on my goals because it's a full time job and I know it's going to take time to settle in. And I hate feeling like I am not making progress. I hate when I tell myself that I want to do things and things I don't do it. And honestly, like the main thing that I'm focused on and trying not to lose progress and momentum on is this YouTube channel. So, yeah, next question. A challenge I have been dealing with. It's productivity and my spirituality this Ramadan, feeling like I am not doing enough, feeling like I haven't done enough, not feeling that connection, and then forcing myself to do more. And then apart from that, like productivity, I'm kind of feeling like disappointed at myself because at the beginning, like I think last month or something, I wrote a list of goals and things I want to do and achieve, but then I kind of haven't done them. I haven't made progress. Things like I wanted to work on my LinkedIn and improve it. I wanted to apply to conferences and webinars. I wanted to read more, just stuff. But I haven't been doing that. So that's like bothering me a bit. But I don't even want to say I plan on because now I'm trying to focus on this Ramadan and these last 10 nights because they are more important. Hopefully, after that, I am able to start working on some goals and then keep up the momentum. I think my biggest problem is feeling like I can do everything at once, and I think I need a new I think I need to create a new system because when I looked at all those goals I had and things I wanted to do in my head, I wanted to work on every single one every week or every day. So it's like reading a book, applying to things, doing this, doing that, doing that. I wanted to feel like every week I had made progress on them. And I think I need to re strategize and maybe choose two things to work on in a week and then two things for another week. I'll just have to see how I would fix that. Next question is, what has been frustrating me? Honestly, it's my skin. Subconsciously, it's been bothering me. This is the first time I'm saying it out loud because I'm trying to pretend as if it's not a thing. But then I don't feel happy when I look at the mirror. Not because I don't think I'm beautiful, but because I don't like how my skin looks. And I've worked really hard on my skin since 2020, 2021. But then what happens is I feel like when I get stressed, then I lose progress because I'm not consistent with my routines. And then I used to really be a very strong skincare enthusiast, but now I don't really have the energy or time or motivation. Skincare is no longer something that excites me. Yes, it excites me when I get skincare products, but I'm not really that interested like I used to. I don't spend so much time looking at skincare reviews or ingredient lists. It's like now I found that like sometimes I just go to Boots and I just pick up a decent looking cleanser or moisturizer that to me looks good based on like the knowledge I have about ingredients and good products. But before, I used to like spend so much. I don't know. It's just not something. But then my skin doesn't really look nice now, and I'm starting to feel really insecure about it because when I look in the mirror, I feel like that is not me. That's not my skin. And I think it's also my fault to an extent because, like I said, I am not being consistent with my routine. Let's talk about another thing that has been frustrating me is my discipline, my productivity. I don't know what is going on with me, but I really used to be a very disciplined and productive person. I read Atomic Habits and I had a whole system. That's literally my one of my favorite books, if not my favorite book. So I know how this works. I know how I just know the whole thing, but then I'm not doing it this time. Like I don't know. But I don't like is it just me or are all my videos sad? They're not all sad. But are all my videos of me complaining. It's not like I'm a sad person or pessimistic person, guys. It's just that like it's a phase I'm going through. But I don't want my channel to be like me always complaining about things, please. We don't do that here. But we're not complaining. But yeah, that's what's been frustrating me. The next question is a past goal I forgot about and where I am with it now. Fitness, my health. This is a whole thing. But then I used to be overweight and then I lost and I didn't forget about it. Like I actually made like a lot of progress. I really lost significant weight. But then now I've started gaining weight and now I'm not eating healthy. When I came to the UK, because I was stressed and busy, and then and then eating here is just very difficult. It's hard to find good food. So I was just busy like eating a lot of junk. I was stressed with school, but then that wasn't affecting me. It wasn't showing on my body because I was stressed. I was moving. Bristol is very hilly and I was always walking for 5 minutes an hour. But then for the past 4, 5, 6 months that I haven't been going to school or busy or doing anything that's making me go out, that's making me busy, I can't see that I have started gaining weight. My cheeks are bigger. And I know this is not a healthy way of thinking, but then for me, it's like even if I'm not eating healthy, in as long as I can see it, I'm not gaining weight. For me, that's a win. So when I'm stressed and I'm busy, I'm still able to eat unhealthy, but I don't gain weight. And I don't like that about myself because now we're getting older. I'm in my early 20s and now I'm trying to change my mind for long term so that it's like I'm taking care of my body and my health. I don't want a situation whereby I mess up my health and my body and then when I'm 20 something 30 and then I start trying to fix things and then try just yeah so you guys I'm sleepy because I haven't slept since I woke up yesterday and then yeah. Next question is a random thing I am obsessed with lately. So it's muffins from Tesco and chips. Like I said, I'm starting to eat very unhealthy these days. When I was doing my weight loss journey, I stopped. When I was doing my weight loss journey, I stopped eating fried chips. I used to be obsessed with it. And it is definitely something I like because I remember in Nigeria, it was a whole routine for us in the morning. Chips and egg was our favorite breakfast. The only thing I hated about it that I dreaded was peeling the potato. But I know that you gain a lot of weight with it. So I stopped eating it. So once I went back into my bad habits, I got back into eating it. What happened is, like I said, I hate peeling the potatoes. So there's this place here that's called Fried Chicken, and I just buy potatoes from them, which is like £3. I know that's lazy, but I don't care. But I started feeling like the money is becoming too much that I am spending £3 on potatoes on chips that I would eat only once. So 3 days ago, I decided to actually buy the real potato. And then today I peeled it. I peeled like 3 pieces. And then I realized it's not really a horrible task like it seemed in my mind. And I realized the reason why it seemed like such a horrible task is first of all, the potatoes in Nigeria are kind of tiny, not tiny, but these ones are way bigger. Then the second one is when I am peeling potatoes at home in Nigeria, it's not just for me, it's for like the whole family that's like 5 to 6 people, and then everyone wants to eat a lot. So it's like we spend almost an hour just peeling continuously. But then since this is just for me, I only need to peel 3 potatoes, which would take me less than 10 minutes. And then I realized that wow, like actually wasn't that difficult. So sometimes you actually need to like do things again to realize whether they were as difficult as you thought they were. So I don't know. I don't know whether I should take this as a good discovery or not, because now I'm going to eat it more often. I wish this had come at a time where I did not really care about getting back into a healthy eating habit, because now I'm trying to quit. But then now I have found another thing that is making me happy that would make me indulge even more, which is that a bad thing? I don't know. But yeah, oh my god, one last thing that I've been obsessed with is sausage from Asda. Like they are so nice. One thing I'm trying to stop. One thing I think I'm going to do now, you guys, I've always been obsessed with Coke. There's no need to even like get into that. It's not new, but then I'm deciding like I've tried to quit taking Coke multiple times. I haven't made I've never really so I used to take real Coke, normal Coke, and then I started taking Diet Coke because that doesn't have calories. But then because now we're trying to be better, it's not really about the calories. It's not healthy for me. It's just aspartame. So now I have decided not to buy Coke as of yesterday or as of 2 days ago. So hopefully I can stick to that. The next question is a new lesson that I have learned in handling relationships or conflicts in relationships. It's something that I thought about recently. Something that has been happening in like I have been having like some frictions in some relationships that I have, not romantically. And then it just tends to irritate me. There are things that they do that like irritate me or just annoy me or piss me off. But then I thought to myself and I said, Zainab, if this is not going to matter in 1 year, so if this thing that they did, if you look back in 1 year, if it's not going to matter, then let it go. Don't let it annoy you, you know? So it's like if they do something or they do an action, if in a year it's not going to matter, let it go. And the reason why I said this is I remember like literally not even a year ago, 6 months ago, there were some problems I was having with certain people, or like I would be in scenarios where I would overthink things. I'll be like, oh, they did this to me, or they said this, or like they did this a certain way, or even me overthinking and being like, I need to do this a certain way so that I come off a certain way so that I don't look like the bad person, stuff like that, silly things like that. And then now, literally, not even a whole year later, literally 5 to 6 months later, it doesn't matter. Some things that I was worried about how I would come across, trying to do it the right way so that I look like the good person, or being offended that they did this or they didn't do this, it doesn't matter now. Like they can't even remember. Some I can't remember. And even the ones that I can remember, it doesn't matter. So it's like I robbed myself of peace of mind then, and I don't want to repeat the same pattern now. So now I'm telling myself that if it's not going to matter in a year, because I might be in a new environment with new people or new situations, just even if it's not a new environment, still, if it's not something that is going to upset me in a year, then I'm just letting it go, learning to let it go and not letting it steal my peace. And I think the second lesson that I have learned is being okay with being the villain. And this is not something that I have learned, it's something I'm learning. With the 1 year thing, it's learned. I have established it. My brain has registered it. It's in my memory. But then with this being a villain thing, it's very difficult because I tend to want to control people's perception of me, and I don't like being seen as the problem. I don't like being seen as the bad person. So now it's like I'm trying to learn to be okay with being seen as the problem, not feeling like I have to explain my side of the story, validating my own experiences and being okay with being misunderstood or being seen as the problem, basically being the villain. So I haven't learned this honestly. It's still a work in progress, but hopefully one day. So yeah, this video is becoming longer than I thought. Thankfully, I have actually answered all my questions and things I wanted to say. So that is good. You see, I wrote a list of my notes. Can you see? So yeah. I really enjoyed doing this. This really felt therapeutic. I really love finding things that make me happy. So yeah, this was good to experience. And you would definitely be seeing more of me and formats like this. But yeah, I need to sleep now. Oh my god, one thing I wanted to add is so a few months ago when I was going through a lot, you guys, 2024 was such a difficult year. I saw Shege that year. I was always going through something. A lot was happening because I was going through it. I went and I bought 3 journals. So I actually forgot about the journals. I didn't really write in them. And thinking about it, I didn't even have money then, but I just wanted, like retail, retail therapy. So I just felt like maybe if I bought a journal, first of all, it would make me feel better. And it just made me feel in control, like I was taking control of my life and making decisions. So just the thought of buying a journal and then thinking about how I would write in it and everything made me feel better. And I did buy it. And I bought these two amazing journals with prompts. The third one did not have a prompt. And it's this one, My Day in a Minute. And it really has like morning thoughts and evening thoughts. So like talk about, I hope you can see it. Yeah. So I've never written in it. I love that it's not dated. So I saw it there when I was about to record this video. I was like, oh my god, this is actually a good opportunity. Like these days I could actually use this, put this journal to good use. So I'm definitely going to do that. So this and this one, this 100 things. So it's basically just 100 things you want to accomplish, create, learn, share, improve, see, fight for, experience, organize. I also, yeah, so this is not an everyday thing, but just writing things that you want to do. And I have a few new things that I'm going to write, but I'm really excited about these. I should have added it to something I'm looking forward to question. But yeah, that's that. I'm going to end this. Goodbye, people. Goodbye, future Zainab.